Welcome to your daily dose of hope. I'm Phyllis Nichols, and I'm glad you're here. I've been thinking a lot lately about what it means to be an advocate. And I looked it up, and the dictionary defines an advocate as a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. I think the publicly supports part of that definition is important. And I started asking myself, what does it mean to publicly support something? Does it mean putting out a flag or putting a bumper sticker on my car or even posting memes or comments on social media? I think all of those things could be included, right? But I'm learning from others that true advocacy is a little different than that because it's more about being pro a specific cause or a specific policy position. To really be an advocate means standing beside someone, lending your voice and influence or expertise to help make sure they're heard and valued and supported. It's choosing to see beyond your own perspective and stepping into the role of an amplifier and an ally, and maybe sometimes even a shield. And that's a good place to start. I just met with someone that I've actually known for quite some time, but not well. And we got to talking, and I listened to her share some experiences that she's had about advocating for causes. And she had such warmth and heart talking about it. And you could tell that she was really motivated by being able to help others, by being part of the conversation. And she was really listening and talking and urging others, kind of all in search of solutions. I thought about ways that I could learn to be a better advocate, and a couple of things came up. Number one, listen first, which wasn't what I expected, but it totally makes sense because true advocacy starts with really understanding what people need, not assuming that we already know or that we already have the answers. It also is about using your voice strategically. Advocacy is about speaking up in rooms where others might not have the access to be heard. My friend commented, that sometimes you need to sit across the table from somebody that maybe have very different thoughts or beliefs that you have, but that's how we come to understand each other, is by listening to people who look at things differently than you. Sometimes advocacy is about creating space, just making sure that a cause or some other people are in the spotlight. Not me and not myself personally, but the cause or the concern that we're advocating for. And lastly, just committing to consistency. Advocacy is not a one-time action. It's an ongoing stance of support and accountability. At its core, advocacy, I feel like it's really about courage and really choosing to stand for something or someone, even when it's inconvenient or uncomfortable. And it occurs to me that sometimes that might come at a cost, personally or socially. But when you are an advocate or you advocate for something you really believe in, you're also helping to shape a world where things can be better. We can come to, compromise or better solutions, and people can all benefit and feel like they belong and they matter and they can thrive. And I think that's something that we can all support. This podcast is part of the Sound Advice FM network. Sound Advice FM, Women's Voices Amplified.